Hello and welcome to Simple as That, the show that shows you simple and cost-effective ways of doing things to save yourself money and time. Today on the show we're going to talk about herbs and some of the amazing things herbs can do to our bodies. We know that we normally use herbs to prepare concoctions to treat illnesses and all that. But today on the show we're going to see how we can use herbs to prepare something else to refresh and smoothen the body. Something called herbal body wrap. But before we go, the simplest way of nourishing and refreshing the body at all times, my advice, take 4 to 6 of this every day with some fruits and you'll be amazed at the results. I'll go for a commercial break, and when I come back we'll go body wrapping. Stay tuned. We're back, viewers, and once again I'm with our dear friend Alberta Kattah, the CEO of Wellnez, and today Alberta is going to educate us about herbal body wrap. So, dear Alberta,
hello.
What is herbal body wrap?
A herbal body wrap, as the name suggests, is wrapping up the body with herbs to achieve weight loss, to achieve a good skin tone, to detoxify and cleanse the body, and also to help with conditions to do with the body like skin problems, eczema, arthritis, and so on and so forth.
So these are the benefits of herbal.
These are the benefits. No, these are the issues that you can use the herbal body wraps to address. But there's so many other benefits. At Wellnez, we believe that health is holistic. So taking a singular therapy may not achieve all your health goals. So a herbal body wrap will probably complement something like a colonic. It will complement something like a nutrition therapy for weight loss and for arthritis, for instance. Yeah, it also helps with stress as well.
I see.
Okay, the procedure is very simple. We use about 32 minerals and herbs, also some sea vegetables and clay, and we make it into a nice thick paste. And we apply it on the skin and wrap it up in a body bandage. Then the client actually lies down with blankets covered over, and we just generate some heat so that the client can actually sweat through those ingredients. And then what happens is that the body will also soak, the pores gets open, and the body can actually absorb all that, the goodness of the nutrients and everything from the consistency, the paste. So you benefit a great load in that. People have actually noticed inches straight away off their bodies. People with varicose veins, circulatory problems also benefit from that.
So Alberta, who can and who can't, take part in herbal body wrap?
There are only very few exceptions to being able to take a herbal body wrap. One of the few would be if you suffer from epilepsy, for instance, where you'll be left for a whole hour in a covered position where you'll be sweating. So if you get a fit, for instance, there might not be anybody around. So if you suffer from epilepsy, it's not recommended. Also, if you have a claustrophobia, fear of enclosed spaces, you definitely will enjoy that, because you'll be wrapped up like a mummy and you'll be in that still position for over an hour. But the rewards are very, very beneficial.
So right now I'm watching Simple as That, and I want to do herbal body wrap. I want to do it on my own, but there's nobody around to wrap me up. How can I go about it?
You can still enjoy some benefits of a wrap by making it very simple. The best place to have a herbal wrap is in a bath at home, because it's kind of messy. So if you're doing it on your own, then it would be a good idea to actually go into the bathroom and apply some clay, some cinnamon, some honey on your skin, all mixed up on your skin, and just lay in the tub for a while. and then let the body absorb all of that. You can also brush your skin with a skin brush if you've got one prior to putting the herbal wrap on, so that the pores will actually be open prior to that. Yeah, so you can still enjoy some benefits of the wrap at home. By just a simple one is just honey and cinnamon. And just applying it all over your body. It has to be pure honey though. Apply it all over your body, and you know, just stay in the bathroom for a good 45 minutes and then rinse it off. Amazing effects.
I see. Good. I see. You know, viewers, once again, Alberta has been so kind to give us a demonstration on how herbal body wrap is done. So stay tuned. We'll see this after this commercial break. Welcome back from the commercial break, viewers. You're still watching Simple as That, and right now I'm still with our GF friend from Wellnez, Alberta, and Alberta is going to demonstrate to us how herbal body wrap is done. So let's stay tuned. Alberta, over to you.
Thank you, Vera. Okay, so this is Enyonam, our client. Enyonam has had 3 wraps so far. She's doing the wraps because she's got skin problems, eczema, dry skin, flaky skin, and some dandruff on the hair. So we're hopefully going to try and correct it. There's been some great changes in it. We want to keep it going till we get to the bottom of it. So here we go. Okay. So before we do anything, we need to sanitize the feet. And then
help you?
Yeah, sure.
Cotton.
So Anne, can you turn your foot up for me? And just and the other one. Okay, thanks, Vera.
You're welcome.
Okay. The next thing is just to give the skin a good brush. When you do skin brushing, it actually helps to open up the pores. It helps with cellulite, and it helps to give you a good skin tone. Okay, so you always brush your skin on an upright position. Okay, all the time. Why we're doing this is so that Anne's pores can just be opened before we actually start applying the mixture. So that her skin can actually absorb all the mixture. Okay, so skin brushing done. Okay, we've also got here a wrap bandage. These are very exclusively done. I mean, you can use a tight muslin cloth if you've got one. Okay. First thing we do is that we apply this mixture. It's a herbal mixture of about 32 herbs and sea minerals and vegetables.
Wow.
Okay. So I like to just use my hands.
Okay.
It's a lot easier. Okay. And then we just apply it on the skin.
Okay. So what are some of the herbs in this mixture?
We've got sea kelp, we've got alfalfa, we've got burdock, we've got chickweed, we've got some lavender. There's so much. We've got some, a whole lot. So you have to do it in sections. The reason why you have to do it is in sections is that the mixture is a little bit messy. Okay. Usually, this bandage has to be rolled up. And this is how you do it. You just roll up the bandage, a whole lot of it. Okay, and once you've wrapped it up, it's easier to wrap with then.
And how are you doing?
Okay, so we start with the wrapping. You just have to hold it all the way tight and just keep going with it, but making sure that it's tight but not uncomfortable. Okay. It also helps to detoxify the skin. The skin is one of the largest organs that we have, and it's also responsible with helping us to sweat a lot more, which is to help remove toxins and wastes from the body. So, okay. So then we'll wrap the next section. You can just leave it on the side like that. And then we just go apply that. When it gets to the fatty deposit areas like the thigh and the hip, it's a good idea to add a bit more mixture. Obviously on the calf and the thighs, you don't need as much. So we add a lot more mixture here.
So, and how does it feel having somebody put all these things on you? Tell me how you feeling now. You sure? And pampered. Wow.
And nurtured. Okay. I guess the end result will show. Okay, so we go there. And we start. It's always a good idea to have the bandage very tight, but not uncomfortable. Are you comfortable, Anne? Yeah? Can you smell the herbs?
I can smell it.
Very good aroma. Also helps to relax you as well. Because a herbal wrap is so messy, it's not so easy to do. You've got to be really cut out for it and have the expertise for it. Okay, so we've clipped that, and that's one leg wrapped nicely. So we're going to move on to the next leg. Okay, so at this point you can start. And can you keep your leg up for me? Thank you very much.
Okay, viewers, now as you can see, we've wrapped most part of Anne's body. It's left with the stomach and the back, and you know I can show you her boobs, so I have to leave that covered.
We don't actually wrap the breast area, but what we tend to do is that we put a bit of the mixture on the chest area and on the back and the areas that we can't actually wrap up. Okay, so there we go. How's that feeling? I tried to make it warm enough for you. Okay.
So tell me, Alberta.
Yes.
You do this all by yourself all the time?
Well, if we've got a larger client, you know, body size wise, then I would need help with it, obviously, because then it becomes a little bit more difficult to wrap around the bigger person. So I would usually need a lot more bandages, and I will also need some assistance with the wrap. Okay, so that's it there. Okay. Since Anne's problem is actually with her skin itself, we will tend to actually wrap some around here. On some clients as well, they request that we wrap things on their faces. So then we'll wrap we'll actually put some on their faces.
So when you put it on the face, you wrap the face too?
No, we do not wrap the face at all. We do not get involved in that. That would be looking like a mummy. So we don't do that. We just put it on the face. Obviously, you're going to sweat a lot throughout the whole process. So then the skin can get exfoliated. Okay. So that's you done. You can just lie. Okay. Alright. And then we will just concentrate on, for Anne, it's not about weight loss. If it was about weight loss, then we'll be wrapping her a lot with all of that. But for Anne, it's just to correct the skin problems that she used to have. So the next thing now is to just cover her arm. Remember what I said, that you need to breathe. Lovely. So we would actually cover Anne with a blanket. Remember what I said?
The brush too.
Good. That is not for the faint-hearted. So if you're claustrophobic, you definitely cannot do this. And will be covered like this for a whole hour.
Wow. So Anne, are you up to this? Okay, viewers, she says she is.
Just a good cover so that she can sweat, open up the pores, detoxify, firm tone, and love herself for a whole hour. Okie dokie. So that's unwrapped up.
Okay, so if it's like this, can the client sleep?
Yes, absolutely.
All wrapped up.
Yeah, you can sleep. It's very comfortable. Maybe you should come back and see how Anne is faring. But you can sleep. We get people sleeping all the way through the hour. You come back and they're deep in sleep. We also encourage them to breathe. Okay. Remember we talked about breathing. We also encourage them to breathe deep breath throughout. So this is a bit of nurturing and loving yourself as well. But I must say that it's all part of a holistic package as well. Anne is going to have a colonic afterwards because we're looking after her from the inside out. Okay. So she's going to have a colonic to try and solve out the skin problems as well.
Right. So viewers, if you're watching this and you want to try this and you're like, oh, this is so much work getting myself wrapped up, well, you remember in my interview with Alberta, she talked about how you can do your own herbal body wrap at home. So don't forget that, do that at home, and I'm sure you stay and keep healthy. Stay tuned. I'll be back after this commercial break. As Alberta said, Anne will have to lie down for a couple of minutes with a wrap on before it is finally taken off. It was amazing how Anne's look after the wrap was taken off, and more amazing was the therapy she had next. You know, as Alberta mentioned, Anne was at Wellnez for a package. Have you ever heard of colon cleansing, where you clean your intestines with water? Before I get into that, let's go for our tips of the week. Now, some fruit tips and what you should look out for when next buying an orange. 1. Carefully check to see that there are no patches on the orange, and more importantly, that the eye of the orange is intact, like this one. If it is, that means the orange is wholesome. If not, like in this case, chances are that the orange has been infected with the larva of some insects. 2. When buying an orange, unless demanded for special occasions, select specimens which are smaller, thin skin, and relatively heavy for their size. Not only do they taste sweeter, but they also stay longer in the refrigerator. And finally, never, and I mean never, keep or store your oranges in the refrigerator. A deep freezer. Freezing oranges result in what is known as chilling injuries, which rather increase the deterioration of the orange. So there you have it, simple things for a simpler life, only on Simple as That. You know what? When things get interesting, time gets running, and very reluctantly I have to go. But I promise to be back the next and subsequent weeks with more exciting episodes on Simple as That. But before I go, I want to say thank you to my wonderful sponsors, to Poga Standard Furniture, to Eden Tree Fruits, Yes Mineral Water, and the Rose Fashions for my beautiful costumes, and to Second Image Hair and Beauty Academy, making sure I look beautiful. The name of the program is Simple as That, and I am very Creative Chimesi. See you same time next week. Bye.